Now he's doing individual treatment. I think that, as we said, in 8 weeks. But with him, we have to go slowly because the injury was big, and so step by step we will see what's going on. Of course, we hope to recover him before the end of the season.
And Gomez, is he still on course for the Arsenal game?
Yeah, we are going to organize a friendly game from us when we come back from the holidays, and everything is okay with him.
Just what have you learned from the last couple of weeks? You've seen a squad that surrendered a 2-goal lead against Newcastle, bounce back with that win against Watford. What's that really told you about the kind of character within your squad?
No, as I said the first day I was here, the spirit of the team is good. Of course, the result helped the team to be good, to have a good spirit, to have a good atmosphere here. And so I think that we managed well the draw against Newcastle because the performance was good. And after that, of course, Watford was important result because arrived from when we were 10 men with a fantastic effort from the team. And of course, this helped to keep the motivation high and to keep the atmosphere in the squad good.
It's early days in your time here, but already, Carlo, more goals, more shots, less conceded, more possession, and more points per game than under the previous two managers. What has been the secret behind that? How have you managed to get that out of this group of players?
Well, I don't know really. I have experience in this world that usually when you change a manager, there is a reaction from the players. As I said, maybe it could be a good reaction, and now I think that the players are acting well, in my opinion. From the first day, the football, the style of football was better. We have to improve again, but in this moment I am pretty satisfied what we are doing.
Obviously, Palace home this weekend, then it's Arsenal away, United home, Chelsea away, and Liverpool at home. You're 4 points off fifth spot at the moment. So, what do you feel is achievable?
I think now we have to be focused on that game because that game arrived. This game arrived after a lot of games. We did well. We want to close this period with a victory, of course, because it's really important. It's a fantastic opportunity for us to climb the table. And after that we have holiday. I think that the player need rest. Also, if physically the team is in a good condition, the fact that we have only one injury is important for us. But we have to close this period and then prepare the end of the season with games really difficult.
This game possibly shows how tight the league is because Palace only 3 points behind you, yet they've not won in 6 Premier League games, 1 win in 10, 6 draws in that time. So what are you expecting from them?
I expect a difficult game as usually is in the Premier League. Every team has his own quality. Crystal Palace has his own quality, has a manager with a lot of experience, players with a lot of quality. So we have to do our 100%, as I said, with the support of our stadium. I think we can have 3 points.
You would have met Roy a few times through your career, wouldn't you?
I met him quite a few times. I have a good relationship with him. I was watching him when I was assistant of the national team. He was manager of the Switzerland. I have a good relationship, and he has a lot of experience, fantastic experience. He was in Italy, so I'm happy to meet him tomorrow.
What do you think of the job then that he is doing at Palace?
I think he's doing a fantastic job, as he did in all his career. So I think everyone has a good memory of him when he was in Italy, in Inter, in Udinese. Has a good memory of him.
With Delphs suspended, again, I suppose that throws up an opportunity for Tom Davis, Morgan Schneiderlin to, again, show you what they're capable of.
Well, in this moment we have 3 midfielders. midfielders. Without Dell, we have Tom Davis, Schneiderlin, Sigurdsson. I can say you, two of these are going to play.
Is it a problem?
And the third one is going on the bench.
Does it cause much of a problem though, Fabian, being missing this weekend?
Cause a problem.
Does it cause a problem? How much of a miss will he be in essence, I suppose?
But I think that he did well when he played. But I have confidence in all the players. I'm not focused on the players that are not in the game, but I want to be focused on the players that are going to play. Honestly, I can say that Fabian did a good job here in this period, using his personality, his character. He's a player with a lot of character, and I think that this team needs player with this kind of quality.
Just aside from the game, I'll go briefly back to the transfer window. I just wonder how you feel
Again.
now, just briefly, how you feel now about not being able to add to the squad. And obviously the window in the summer is going to be extended. Is that a good thing for you, or do you intend to get your business done as early as possible?
I think that for my job is not good. It's not good to have this window so open, because I think that the best way for a manager is when the season start officially, when the league start, the transfer window has to be closed, because you cannot keep players that are not happy to stay, they want to leave. And so the fact that the window is open until September, I think that you have managed player for 1 month that they think to leave. This is, and for us it's more difficult.
One question we're asking every manager today: could you see Lionel Messi coming to the Premier League in the summer?
Well, it will be fantastic for the Premier League, but I don't think that can be possible. My personal opinion. Messi is Barcelona legend, and I'm sure that he is going to finish his career in Barcelona.
And just finally for me, after the game against Palace, it's obviously going to be the Women's Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park, the first time it's been held at Goodison Park as well. You watched the women train this week. Can you sum up the kind of level of support there is for them within the club?
It will be fantastic. It's fantastic to support them. They have a fantastic game at Goodison Park at home. I saw them training last week. They are fit, and so I think with the support of our fans, they can beat Liverpool.
Carlo, at 72, Roy Hodgson's the oldest manager in the Premier League. How much admiration do you have for his passion for the game, and will you still be managing when you're in your 70s?
I think that we are working for the passion, not for other things. The passion that we have now is the passion that we had when we were kids, and I think that until this passion follow us, in my personal opinion, I'm going to continue. When I lose the passion, I have to stop. I think that Roy has this kind of passion, still have this kind of passion. He's still young, and so he had a fantastic career, and a lot of all the manager has to have respect of him.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin is your top scorer. Did you know how good he was before you came to Everton, or has he surprised you?
No, I knew him. I was not surprised. Because he has quality and he's showing his quality. Of course, he can improve, I'm sure, because he's still young. But I am satisfied of his effort that he did in this month.
And in terms of the winter break, do you think it's a good idea? Is it something that you feel your players need?
No, as I said before, the team is fit in this period. But for the fact that we played Christmas period, I think it's good to have some days off, to have a rest, and to have time to prepare the end of the season.
Is it important time because you've come in partway through the season to spend?
No, it's important time. I think above all for the players to have a small rest. I'm going to give them 5 days off, and then we come back to prepare the game against Arsenal.
Hi, Carlo. I think your 8 points behind Chelsea, who are in 4th place, who obviously face, I think, next month as well. Do you still think you can make the Champions League?
Honestly, we are not thinking about this. We were no, as I said, of course, to play the Europa League could be a fantastic result for us for the next season, but this is the target in this moment, because Chelsea is too far in this moment. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 games they can be, but more closer to us. But the fact that there are a lot of teams involved there, a lot of fantastic teams, I think our target has to be in this moment the Europa League, and we will see in the next few games what's going to happen.
Heading into the break, obviously you've been here, I think, 9 or 10 games now. What difference do you think you've made to this team so far? How have you changed it?
But I really don't know. You have to ask to other. What I see, I think that in some games we did well. In some other part of the game, some part of the game were good. Some other part were not good. I think that we have to improve there, to be more confident when we are going to play in our style, in our idea, and that's it. Because sometimes it happened that in some part of the game it seemed that we were a little bit confused. Honestly, I think that there we need to be more precise in what we are going to do on the pitch.
And are you enjoying being back in the Premier League? Has it changed a lot since you were last here with Chelsea?
No, I think that the atmosphere didn't change. I think that the competitive in the game are now the game are more competitive compared to the past 10 years ago, I think. But the atmosphere is still the same. Fantastic atmosphere. You can see happiness in the stadium, and not. You can see happiness here.
And just last of all, there is a potential for Liverpool to win the league at Goodison next month if results go the right way. Have you ever given any thought to that at all?
No, the thought is that Liverpool is not going to win. I think Liverpool is going to win the Premier League. I hope not in Goodison Park. There are a lot of stadiums. Why in Goodison Park? No.
Carlo, you touched on it a bit earlier, but the comeback that the players made last game had not been seen for such a while. I just wonder what you'd done to help in terms of the players' character and mentality, if you'd done anything in particular.
It's difficult to teach the mentality and the character. So I think that the work of the manager is to put the player comfortable when they are going to play, to give them a clear idea, to give them strong motivation, and this is my job. I'm not able to change the character of the people, honestly.
So how do you explain what happened last time out then?
No, I think that we didn't lost the control, above all when we were 10 men, and so at the end we had the lucky to win the game. We were so unlucky against Newcastle. So I think that the 2 points that we lost, and we didn't deserve to lose 2 points against Newcastle, we had back against Watford.
Okay. Thank you. Radios, please.